Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday we discussed about the evolution based on number 11, and I called it the evolution I evolution based on squared multiples of 11. Why squared multiples of 11? Let's see. I told you that these are the multiples 11, 12, 22, 33, 44, 55. Those are the multiples of 11. They, in fact, here we have the first one is multiple of 11, number 11. Second one is angle. Third one is frequency. Fourth one is planet associated, and energy. This one is energy. Planet. This is the number of planet. Planet number is this one, and the system is this one. And behind this you have the Pascal's triangle. So of course the Pascal's triangle is the very basis for everything. So when we say 11, what I mean, let us look at the corresponding square. 11 square will be somewhere here, 22 square will be here, 33 square will be here, 44 square is just below this, 55 square is exactly here, 66 square is exactly here, 77 is just below this, 88 is just below this, and 99 is below this, 110 is below this. These are the total. This you can express this each row of Pascal's triangle in nutshell here in this equation. So this is the total energy of the system. So yeah, we have seen that from starting from 0, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270, 360, plus 450, 530, 620, 630, 720, and 900, 810, I think, 810 here, 810, and then 900. Those are the 11 multiples we have taken. This can be, the evolution can be measured in terms of multiples of 11, their equivalent frequency here, the equivalent angle here, frequency here, and the system, overall system that corresponds to that particular multiple of 11. Why I call these the squared multiples of 11? Because this squared, this 22 squared is nothing but, when you look at the overall system, here 22 squared represent 2 into 11 squared, that is 4 11 squares. Here 33, 3 into 11 whole square, that is 9 11 squares. 4 into 11 whole square, that is 44 square. So 4 square is 16, 16 11 squares. If they come together, they form this. So the eyes are nothing, not just multiples of 11, number 11. The number 11 we have taken as measure of basically the circumference. So each we took 11, 11, 2 11s, 22 forms a full circle, 4 11s, 44 form two circles of 22, like that. In multiples of 11 we took just to know which phase we are at in the formation of that particular circle. Here, from here to here, if you go, this point is 1. If you take this as a y-axis, this as a y-axis, this as a x-axis, and here on the x-axis it will be 1. That is when it will be 11. When it is 42, full circle will be described. When it is 44, two circles will be described, and when it is 66, a sphere forms, complete sphere forms. So in terms of polar coordinates only, we took number 11. Number 11 is the basically arc of the circle. The length of the arc of the circle is the multiple of 11. But when you want to take the overall system, you want to use to describe the evolution, then you have to take the squared multiple of 11. Okay, yeah. And yes, then you can as well see here that the frequencies that we see are within 11 itself. That is basically here 11, this 11. 11 is, as I told you, in terms of species, these are cyclops, these are humans, these are the avatar like guys, indigo people, these are superhuman, and for all these, we will simply call them the angels, let's say. So the one-eyed guys here are here 11, and two-eyed guys are here 22. So the radiation that we see, we can as well measure by frequency. Here 10 raised to 24 is gamma, X-ray is just below this, ultraviolet is below that, visible is 10 raised to 8, infrared is below this, thermal is 10 raised to 4, micro is below this, radio is 10 raised to 10 squared, and long waves are even below that. So in terms of radiation, electromagnetic radiation, if you want to measure, these are the radiations. But the eyes with which we are seeing here, this was cyclops, this is our human species. So human species ends at 6 cube. 6 cube, not 6 cube, 7 cube, sorry. 7 cube, just above 7 cube. 27 cube is associated with 21 squared. So just above 21 squared, we have the human species. So human can watch all these, but till here it is well developed, and from here to here we still have the potential of watching these radiations also, but that we use in the what do you call the crown chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. Only those who master those chakras can view up to this frequency, right? So those are the that is evolution based on frequencies. And of course, I always tell you about the planets. Here if you see 1 2 3 4 till 4 cubes, if you add, you will get 100. So the planets up to from Mars to Saturn, if you take the total of those planets, how do you compute the planet numbers? Mercury is 1 squared plus 1, Venus is 2 squared plus 2, the other one, Earth is 3 squared plus 1, Mars is 4 squared plus 2, Jupiter is 5 squared plus 1, Saturn is 6 squared plus 2, Uranus is 7 squared plus 1, Neptune is 8 squared plus 2. How did I come up with these numbers? You can refer back to my videos. So those are the numbers. If you add these numbers from 2 to 38, that is from Mars to Saturn, if you add, you will get number 100. And that is nothing but the total of energy, 1 cube to 4 cube, if you add, you will get the 100 here. Similarly, if you add numbers from here Mercury to Neptune till 66, you will get 216. 216 is nothing but the energy up to from 1 cube to 6 cube, sorry, not quite, if 5 cube, if you add from 1 cube to 5 cube, you will get 6 cube. This 6 cube, that 6 cube is nothing but 216 that handles perfectly up to Neptune. So in terms of the worlds, this is a hell god. Hell god is 1 cube plus 2 cube, or Naraka, as we call Patala in fact, in Hindu mythology. Here we have the Midgard. Midgard is 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube, giving 6 cube. This is the Midgard. This is the hell god. This is the Midgard, and this is basically Asgard. Asgardians, as I told you, yeah, this is Asgard, or what do you call Tapaloka in Hindu mythology. This is the Asgard, and there's a very interesting subject we have to touch upon here, that is of the Aesir gods. The Nordic gods are called Aesir gods. Aesir is nothing but corruption of the word Asura, and the Zoroastrian god is called Ahura Mazda, meaning Asura Medha in Sanskrit. Asura Medha means the wise lord, right? But it's not quite that. Asura in Sanskrit also has the meaning demon. So when we say Aesir gods, we can as well call them the demon gods. They're not the perfect gods. So the gods that start, the actual gods, are live here somewhere above 9 cube. In fact, till 9 cube, in 9 cube, which is the lowest rung of this particular part of the universe, from 16 to 9 cube, that is the lowest part of that universe, and they are above the human domain, which ends with 8 cube. So they live here, but they are not quite gods. They are basically the demon gods. So original gods live here above 10 cube. From 10 cube to 16 cube is the original gods abode. Have we missed anything here? Yeah, radiation also we have covered, I think. Yeah, gamma is 10 raised to 24. Visible light is 10 raised to 8. 10 up to 10 raised to 8. 10 raised to 2 to 10 raised to 8. Because if you add these up, 2, 4, and 8, you will get 14. So 10 raised to up to 10 raised to 14, the frequency up to 10 raised to 14 is a visible range, and this is X-ray, this is gamma ray. So those are also visible, but not visible, but used for other purposes. So yeah, the radio wave, the thermal wave, most important. The thermal wave is 4, 10 raised to 4, and radio wave is 10 raised to 2. So this is going by the electromagnetic radiation also. We can measure the what do you call evolution, but that lasts only up to 11, the first one eye only. Even with one eye you can see all this, but with two eyes you can see up to 128 or 128 or till 128. You have the even 256 actually till 8 cube. If you can master the crown chakra, you can as well view till this radiation. So yeah, that's pretty much what I call this the Gnostic heaven, this Nijaswarga. This is the fake, the Tapaloka is the fake Swarga. It is not Swarga, in fact. This is the Swarga, and till 8 cube man can reach very easily, but with little effort he can reach 12 cube also. And from 12 cube to 16 cube it is very difficult to reach. That is the phase when you basically are with God. You are basically you have joined the Creator. Anything more? Did I miss anything else? I don't think so. So let us end it here. I hope you have understood everything perfectly. Yeah, the domains, the domain of 1 cube and 2 cube is controlled by 3 cube. 3 cube is a moon. 4 cube controls the Midgard. 5 cube controls this whole 6 cube. This whole region from here to here, he controls. As I told you, 2 to 66. If you add from Mercury to 66, you will get 216. So this guy 5 cube is needed. Betelgeuse is needed to control this system till here. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I wanted to discuss today. Hope it is you have learned something from this. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.